As intraday traders and swing traders, we love volatility. Unfortunately, for those folks that might define themselves as a swing trader and who pay attention to the intraday traffic, could find themselves with vertigo, not able to tell up from down, down from up, playing for that one big trade. I'm going to get a block of money on a big rally. I'm going to get a block of money on a big collapse. Either it comes in or it doesn't, and the next thing you know, they're out of the game. I want to show you something. I hope you'll indulge me these few minutes. Who am I? I am Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. Today is June 2nd at 10:30 a.m. You're looking at SMC Swing Machine. You see us with a lot of videos on the Swing Machine. It's one of about 70 proprietary tools that we use day in and day out. Now we can match Swing Machine to a whole host of different styles of charts. You're looking at a 1-minute chart on the NASDAQ, the NQ. And it also has a Swing Machine paint bar that perfectly matches the 1-minute interval. What you might want to know is if I took every single trade 24/7 for the last 2 weeks, let me show you. We'll come here to customize. For the last 2 weeks, 1-minute interval. Let me show you the strategy. Edit. Now, here's the strategy, long and short. As an example, we can customize the inputs. We can customize so that we only trade during certain hours. We can use trailers, chandelier trailers, profit targets, stop losses, something called hang time. But I've got them all turned off. Let's just show you what Swing Machine on a 1-minute interval would have done trading one NASDAQ futures contract over the last 2 weeks. Come to data, come to performance, $20,000, excuse me. A profit factor of 1.53. Number of trades, 435. Percent profitable, 26%. How can that be? How can it be that I could make money, Bagger, if my winning percentage is below 30%? One of the first instructions we give during Q-School is understanding trend trading and counter trend trading. If you are seeking a win-loss ratio of 70 and 80%, that's fine and very achievable. In fact, it must be achievable if you are a counter trend trader. But if you are trend trading, 30 to 50% is the norm. Let me show you the performance graph. Now you might say, well, what about the 3-minute, Bagger? What if I traded at an interval of 3-minute? And let's go in and do that and put this in. We'll go 2 weeks back. And this is not doing any scalping. Of course, you could have done some scalping if you had some good mechanical trading skill. Let's go to the performance report. We'd had a little bit of a drawdown. Let's go to here it is here, the total. And you may be interested in the money. We're interested in the profit factor. And the profit factor means we're making $1.39 to $1.50 for every dollar that we expend. We become money-making machines. And lastly, let's go to the 5-minute. Now, as we do this, we now have the capacity with our programming to trade multiple time frames on multiple markets too, by the way. Here's the 5-minute. Let's go to the performance report. Profit factor 1.5. Net $8,000. Now, folks, it is true. What happens in the past may or may not happen in the future. That is a very true statement from Wall Street. But when we have models like this, It can help us learn what the market is doing now. And we can help set our expectations, and we can measure our performance against the model and make adjustments if you have good acquired trading skill. But if you're putting on a bunch of options, hoping for the big crash, hoping for the big rally, I wish you the best. Equally, it is true that what's happened in the past may or may not happen in the future. It's also true that 90% of short putts do not go in the hole. You will never know if you don't try. When you're ready, we're ready. You're welcome to call me. You're welcome to visit the website. You're welcome to email me questions. And you're welcome to call any day, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We have a limited number of annual licenses that we issue every year. For the last 2 years, we've had to close the entry or the admission because we can only grow so fast on November 1. We're on pace to do that again this year. And then it will be January. Folks are scheduling their Q schools. It's a 3-week endeavor. They're scheduling them now, going out into August and September and October. So don't hesitate. The most valuable commodity of all, more valuable than crypto, more valuable than gold, more valuable than a NASDAQ futures contract, is time. We can't buy it. We can't sell it. We can't trade it. Let's not waste it. Have fun, everyone.